kind of what they did to you.
Please stay on the line while I transfer you to the Veterans Crisis Line. Your call will be recorded and possibly monitored for quality assurance. You may hear beeps during the transfer to a VCL responder.
To get a copy of what was sent to you to make you aware. They never sent you anything to make you aware.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about.
Crisis Line, this is Jessica speaking. How may I help?
Hey, Jessica, my name is Mark Hensley. That's my legal name. I am using your service for medical legal reasons, and I'm just calling because I need to talk. I'm in the midst of ongoing crisis.
Okay, and what's happening tonight specifically?
Tonight I was talking to Wayne and formulating strategy for my defense in an upcoming felony trial in March.
Okay.
Anyway, I quite recently got home yesterday at around 6 p.m. From being extradited out of the state of Nevada to the state of Washington. I did 48 days, or 42 days incarcerated, and I think I was gone for 50 days, something close to that. And just got home. That experience alone was torturous, right? And all I can tell you is I have been actively persecuted by the Clark County Sheriff's Department since 2010. This is 2025. That's 15 years of persecution. But it wasn't that bad until 2015. Then it became fucking relentless. And then I just left the state. I ran the fuck away. And then they arrested me and grabbed me and drugged me back. And they're trying to fucking do it again. And I got a problem because I'm actively homicidal.
And who are you actively homicidal against?
The police.
Anyone specific with the police?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Certainly not. No.
So at this time, I want to be clear, you don't have any plan or intent of acting out any of your homicidal ideation on anyone specifically?
Not anyone specifically, but I plan on acting it out.
No, anyone specifically at this time. Did I hear you correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
I also want to make sure I'm checking in with you. Are you currently having any current thoughts of suicide?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a plan or any intention of ending your life tonight?
Not tonight, but a plan and intent.
So, do you have an intent of ending your life tonight?
No, not tonight. No, ma'am.
Are you in need of the police or the ambulance at this time?
Most certainly not. Most certainly not. That would be like the worst thing in the world.
You're saying that you have a plan. What is that plan?
I'm going to try to kill as many police officers as I can before they kill me.
And again, at this time, you do not have a plan or intent of how you would do that as far as death by cop is what I assume you're saying.
That's splitting hairs. I got several different plans. It just depends upon the scenario.
So at this time, you're reaching out to the crisis line, so I want to be as specific as possible as far as tonight. Not about historical or in the future, but about what's going on tonight.
So let's just cut to the chase then. I'm not going to hurt anybody tonight. I'm in my apartment. I just got home to my dog. I'm talking to Wayne. Heather's a house guest. She's staying here. Everybody's fucking safe, but that's not saying that I won't carry it out in the future.
Okay. Do you have access to any firearms?
Unknown.
You're unknown that you have access to firearms?
It's unknown.
Have you had any alcohol or any other substances tonight?
Nicotine and cannabis.
Have you mixed any of that with any medication?
No, ma'am.
do you think that you've had?
I don't know. It's just a vape cartridge. Probably six puffs all day. 7 now.
And you still have access to it?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Oh, you're saying the 6 or 7 puffs, that's your usual amount?
Did you say I'm using more or less today, Wayne? Nothing's changed enough either way to alert you. So he's saying my normal amount.
So are you currently having any physical symptoms of feeling the vape?
Am I having, is there benefit to me using it? Is that what you're asking?
What I'm asking is, are you having any symptoms from using it? Are you feeling any type of buzz from the marijuana?
Oh yes, ma'am. There's a lot of benefits to using it.
Do you feel more high now than you usually do, or around the same?
No, I don't feel high in the least, to be quite honest. I feel, I don't know. I feel relaxed. I feel clear-headed. How would you say I'm coming across in this conversation?
I don't know your usual, so I wouldn't be able to articulate that. And so when you started using the vape today, were you having thoughts of suicide?
No, not so much. That was just later when I was talking to Wayne.
Do you plan on leaving the house or driving since you've been using the vape today?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and are you going through any withdrawal symptoms?
No.
Okay. And so right now, you were saying you do not take any prescription medication?
No, I do.
But so when I asked, have you mixed it with the medication, with the vape, you said no. So have you mixed any of the medication with the vape?
No.
Do you normally take your medication as prescribed?
No, I think that one says once a day.
Do you normally take your medication as prescribed?
It's PRN, so I'm going to say yeah.
Any history of overdosing on it?
No.
Okay, and what do you think you have planned for the rest of the day?
Well, listening to music, talking to Wayne, figuring out what we're going to eat. I got a couple Costco chickens I got to break down and put in the refrigerator. I don't know, I might take a bath, get a good night's sleep tonight. I got some mental health appointment thing tomorrow at 2:30.
Okay, but most importantly, you don't plan on driving or leaving the house since you have had some of the vape.
Yeah, that's true.
And you're saying that your friends are there with you now?
Yes, ma'am. Well, yes.
Okay. So what we have is called a suicide prevention coordinator. They're social workers at the VA. Would you like for me to put a referral in?
To the one in Reno, please.
One moment, please. Have you had an SCC referral before?
Yes, ma'am. Quite recently.
Okay, one moment. Okay, are you also familiar with Vets for Warriors?
I had a bad experience.
Okay, so you don't want their number? That's fine. So right now we have a safety plan of saying that you're not leaving the house or driving while intoxicated. You're going to be with your friends, and that you're going to talk to them and pop and get something to eat. I just wanted to make sure that at this time we're saying that we don't have any plans to hurt anyone or act out any of our homicidal thoughts. We don't have a plan of intention to act out any of our suicidal thoughts, and we were able to 8 2 words how we can keep ourselves safe tonight. Is that correct?
All of that is correct, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything else I can help you with before I let you go?
No, ma'am, I do appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for reaching out to the Veterans Crisis Line.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.